Hello, Sagittarius. My goodness, how is your August going? Let's find out, shall we? So I'm going to do a Zen spread for Sagittarius for August 2017. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Ooh. Scamps. Lord help us. Using my Dragon Tarot deck. For some reason, I felt I should use this one today for you guys. I don't usually use my Dragon Tarot deck for everybody else. It's either my Centennial deck or my Tarot Mooch deck. So we'll figure this out, right? Sagittarius, Sagittarius, mind, heart, body, soul, Zen spread for August 2017. Mind, heart, body, soul, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. That one, that one. That one, that one. Goodness. Alright, Sagittarius, under your deck you have the Six of Wands. That is a victory card, being recognized for the work that you are doing, being recognized for things that you have worked on, people cheering you on, having a great time. That is awesome for this overall spread. Alright, in your mind right now we have, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Moon card. The Eight of Wands talks about communication. It can be travel. It can be arrows of love coming in. It can just be very, very fast communication. Very, very passionate and fiery communication. You could be thinking about, in your past, you could be thinking about a conversation that you had with someone. The Knight of Swords reversed can talk about illusions or lies or not being able to communicate. It can talk about manipulation or just not wanting to talk. And then with the Moon card, we have secrets, deep psychology, things not said, things that are unclear, not being able to move forward because of confusion and no clarity. Let's see here, guys. What are you up to? You can talk about intuition, too. Using your intuition. Maybe you guys are keeping some secrets. Maybe you guys had a communication or were communicating with someone and then have stopped that communication and now you're keeping secrets. And that's going on in your mind right now or in the future. Gogo, what are you doing? It's just a kitty. She just wants to wash her ears. That's all she does. She just washes your ears. She loves you. She's like a mama kitty. Anyway, in your heart, you have, in the past, the Three of Swords, a heartache of some kind, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Ten of Coins reversed. The Three of Swords can talk about a heartache and can talk about a third-party situation, a very painful situation. It can talk about you having problems with your actual physical heart. It can talk about anxiety and panic attacks. Maybe there was a breakup of some sort, and now you guys are feeling the pain of it, or you guys were feeling the pain of it in your past. In the present moment is the Five of Wands reversed, so that's like the end of fights. Maybe you guys had a big fight and you had that breakup and that heartache, and now the Five of Wands being reversed means that the fight is over. Nobody's fighting anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to communicate, or the fight is increasing and it's intensifying, and there's just like bickering and drama all around you. The Ten of Coins reversed can talk about the ending of a relationship or the ending of a phase. Or it taking a very long time for this phase or this thing to end. It can talk about a career ending, maybe a job ending, and it's just taking a very long time for it to end. In your body, in your physical world, in your material world, you have the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The Death card is reversed. The Death card reversed can talk about a situation, because this is death. It needs to happen. It is a major arcana. The only other major arcana I see, oh, you got two more down there, the Moon card for right now, but major arcanas are situations that need to happen. And when it's reversed, it's that situation is not ending, or it's taking a very long time to end. There's a situation that you need to find closure with, that you need to shut down, that you need to let go of, release. And you guys just aren't doing that, or you're having trouble doing that, or it's just taking a very long time to do that. Either that, or it has died, and it is dead now. And it did end. Change also. Some sort of change, just change. And then the Four of Swords is about taking time out, meditation. She is playing away. Oh my god. Give me a second, please. Kitty, what are you up to? Come here. Can talk about needing to take some time out, to meditate, to take rest, to pray, to look inward. It can talk about just needing to take the time to think about things, just resting and, you know, finding quiet solitude and some time by yourself. Maybe even block out everything else and just like find some time to rest. After that heartbreak, after those fights and through this phase of change, you could just need to rest and recuperate so you guys feel better. It can also mean that you're not facing your problems, that you're ignoring your problems, that you aren't owning up to the things that need to be taken care of. You're not acknowledging them, and you just have a lot of things going on around you, and you're paying attention to things that don't matter. You're resolving to leave things unresolved. It's usually the guy being asleep in a tomb, or the progression of the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords is that the person has like died and they're in the tomb and they're just taking time out to regenerate and recuperate. But like outside of his world, where he's like, you know, in his tomb praying, meditating, whatever, the world's still going on, everything's still going on. It's just that he has gone into a cocoon stage. And then we have the Ten of Cups for the future, and that's about a situation, again, the 10, a situation ending, a situation changing, a phase ending, maybe in a relationship. It can be for relationships, or it can be just emotionally, a change emotionally, where you are evolving and growing. Because tens are always about a pinnacle of a situation, the pinnacle of learning, the pinnacle of the phase of the situation, and then it comes back down to the ace and you start over again from what you've learned. You evolve, you grow, you go into that world card, and you change, and you get death and then judgment, the change, the death, and the rebirth. In your soul, you have the Empress, the Sun, and the Nine of Swords. The Empress is that nurturing energy. It's can be a female Aries. It can be about. She is back in that box. Lord help me. Oh, Lord help me. What are you doing? Little scamp. I don't know why, but she's like completely, frantically trying to play in the box. Anyway. And the Empress is about pregnancy and the Aries. So maybe there's a pregnancy around you, or it could be a mothering figure. Someone who's very nurturing, very kind, very generous, very much in control of their world, and the people around her feel like nurtured and cared for and loved. Let's see. Maybe you had this energy around you in the past. Maybe you felt in the past that you were loved, that you were nurtured, or maybe you did the nurturing and you were that motherly figure for this person. Maybe it was just an Aries that was in your world. Oh my god. Alright. Take the toy away. She can go play in there. Sorry. She doesn't usually do that. I don't usually have the box in there. It's never usually like that. Anyway. And then in your present moment in your soul, you have the Sun card. And that is all about... That is again about the Four of Swords. Having a whole bunch of fun things going on the surface, but underneath is just like you are ignoring all the stress and anxiety and the turmoil and the things that need addressed. You're pushing everything that's stressful, everything that you actually need to think about, everything that you actually need to work through. You're pushing it all under the rug and you're ignoring it. You're having a great time right now, which is great, you know, but you're ignoring this heartache, you're ignoring the fight, you're ignoring the stress, you're ignoring the change that you need to go through. These are major arcana cards. You need to go through them. You're keeping secrets up here. You're ignoring the change. You're ignoring the death. But they're going to come around anyway because they're major arcana. It's just that when they do come around, you're going to have this Nine of Swords. You are going to have a very stressful event. You're going to have a very stressful time. The Nine of Swords is all about insomnia and sleepless nights and agonizing over something mentally. You need to face these things and really dig deep and look into your heart, look into your soul, and figure out what you want to do. Because living like this just is not going anywhere. If you feel stuck at all, if you feel like you're not moving forward or you can't move forward in a situation, you need to rethink everything you're doing. Like, is this the right path? Is this the right way I'm doing things? Because if, not, then you should change. There is this death here that you need to go through. There is this change that you need to look at, that you need to evaluate and think about. I see like pressure building up. I see secrets. I see a change that needs to be made. I see you sticking everything under the rug. I see stress. I see heartache. I see lies. I see a big change going to come your way, guys. I do not like this. I don't know if Saturn's out of your sign yet from being like retrograde and pulling through. I can't remember what time, when that ends. But when it does, it's going to increase before it gets better. That's what I do know. All that stress and all that pain and all that heartache and all of those lessons that Saturn's been putting you through is going to increase before it gets better. I see a tower situation coming up. And God's going to put his hand in there and he's going to force a change if you don't do the change yourself. You might have a victory right now. You might be getting recognized for the work you did, but it's all about lies, and you are burying everything that is actually like going on inside of you. Sagittarius, that was your reading for August 2017. I really do hope you actually like work through this before it does become a tower situation. 4 cards, please. 4 cards. All right. Oh, yeah. So, we have the Star. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Whatever this is, you're on the right path, or it's telling you to. Go and find your truth and your destiny and follow that path. The World, a job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. This is also about evolution and change and growth. And then we have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Passion, fiery energy, a new start. And then we have renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. This is judgment. This is rebirth. This is the birth after the death. And then under the deck wanted to be looked at, and that was ego. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. That is the devil. That is contracts and fears and illusions that you think you're bound to, but you're not. Everybody has God's free will, and nobody is trapped, truly. If you want to change something, you can. And there is no excuse to get out of a situation if it's bad and you don't feel like it is your right path. God works in mysterious ways. And if you trust in God, then miracles can happen. Things will just start falling in place. It might be hard at first to trust your intuition and have that faith to move forward with a change that you know is right for you, but God will help. When God sees that you are actually trying, He will do things. He will move things. He will move mountains for you. He will open doors for you. He will put things in your path to make things easier. He will. So yeah, guys, I hope you have a good August, and I hope this situation gets better for you. If you would like a reading with me, one that's more aligned to your exact energies, please look in the description for my email, and we can set that up. I do parties. If you are in the Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia area, I will come over and do parties if you would like a tarot reader at your party. Or I also do shops. And if you have a shop, an event that you would like a psychic at, a psychic tarot reader, I will do that too. And shoot me an email and we can set that up. Thank you so much. I will talk to you later.